Hey geeks, it's Andrea. It is day 20 of our second horror month. We are really plugging through. A couple of weeks ago, we took a look at some mythical creatures, and we're going to do that again today. So if you find cryptozoology interesting, here are a few for you. Alright geeks, let's go. Jersey Devil. Now this is a classic mythical creature. Maybe it's just because I grew up in America, I don't really know. Those of you from all over the world, is the Jersey Devil a story that you also heard growing up? And just in case it does get asked, for the record, I've never actually even been to New Jersey. Alright, so the Jersey Devil is a creature with wings that walks on two legs with cloven hooves. This, accompanied with a forked tail and a blood-curdling scream, we can see why people would be scared of the thing. The myth of the Jersey Devil goes back as far as the early 1700s, when Deborah Leeds gave birth to her 13th child. Allegedly, the baby was born like any other baby, but transformed into the beast we know as the Jersey Devil. There are tons of stories on this, including popular hoaxes. I could do a video on the Jersey Devil alone easily. Orang-bati. The Orang-bati is basically a flying monkey, kind of like a bat-monkey hybrid. It has blood-red skin and black bat-like leathery wings. It is said to be as large as 5 feet long from foot to head. Natives describe the howl as a long, mournful wail. The Orang-bati allegedly exists on the island of Ceram. It is one of many winged monkey cryptids. Since the 1500s, there have been stories of the Orang-bati kidnapping small children and infants. 3. The Pope-like monster. What first attracted me to researching this creature was the name. It seems a bit ridiculous, but the name comes from the location. He has not, to my knowledge, licked any popes. The Pope-like monster is a human-goat hybrid that lives in Louisville, Kentucky, near the Pope-like Creek. There isn't a lot of information on this creature, but people believe that he tricks his victims, either altering his voice to get them to come looking for him, or possibly hypnosis. Some say he tricks his victims to walk in front of a moving train, others say he attacks them with an axe. There are many myths as to who or what the creature could be, but the exact origins are unknown. Chupacabra. Talk about classics. The Chupacabra is one of the most famous cryptids. It all started in 1995 when 8 sheep were found dead and drained of their blood in Puerto Rico. All of the sheep had 3 puncture wounds on their chest. Since that night, people have lost all kinds of livestock in a similar fashion. There have been some people to have allegedly seen a Chupacabra. It appears to be very loosely related to a dog. The spine of the Chupacabra stands out and is barely covered in patchy fur, almost like a dog that has been starved and mutated for generations. It also has sharp claws and teeth, bat-like ears, and large eyes. In July of 2010, a Chupacabra was shot and killed in Texas. Tests conducted by scientists at a university came to the conclusion that it was a coyote-dog hybrid. There are quite a few other cases where people have found bodies of them as well. Some have even been found as far away as Ukraine. You know, we live in a world where we domesticate many animals. So who knows? Maybe in 10 years we can have fattened, happy, non-livestock murdering pet chupacabras. 1. Pukwudgie. Just barely, but I am mature enough to admit that this is another mythical creature that I researched simply because the name is just awesome. There isn't a lot of information on the Pukwudgie. Native American folklore says they were once friendly with humans, but for some reason turned against our species. If you see a Pukwudgie, you are warned to stay away. If you do bother them, there are many beliefs of what they could do. Maybe they'll just play mean little tricks on you, or follow you around and make things a bit chaotic for you. They are also believed to kidnap people or cause serious harm to a person. Examples I've read are them blinding people with sand, or attacking them with weapons, maybe even pushing them off a cliff. So if you ever see a Pukwudgie, it is probably best to stay away. But you know, capture it on camera subtly from a distance. Alright geeks, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you are interested in any of these, there are so many articles, wikias, and websites all over the net about these. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. You have less than 2 weeks to get your hands on the limited time Horror Month t-shirt, so be sure to pick it up. Alright geeks, I'll see you tomorrow.